A door appeared in Nier Automata where no door was supposed to be. Behind it, a ladder, a white church, a corpse, a flower, and one extremely confused internet. For days, players could not tell if this was a 5-year secret, a Square Enix stunt, or somebody with frighteningly good tools. So we are reading the evidence, in order. First stop, the city made of bone-white lies. Nier Automata shipped in 2017, developed by Platinum Games and published by Square Enix. The mystery lives in the copied city, the sterile white zone where 2B chases Adam and finds 9S. In the normal game, it is creepy, clean, and very closed. No chapel tour, no secret congregation, no tiny sign saying, "Please enjoy today's impossible architecture." That is why the first screenshots landed like a fork in a toaster. The account was called Sadfutago. The question sounded harmless. How do you open the church? By June 15, 2022, images of a never-before-seen room were circulating through the Nier community. The claim was specific. Sadfutago could open a door in the copied city. Their friend, supposedly at the same point, could not. That is premium mystery fuel. One player has the door. Everybody else has homework. Then came the footage. On July 25, 2022, Sadfutago posted video of A2 walking to a wall in the copied city, opening a door, climbing down a long ladder, and entering a spiral corridor. At the end was a church-like room. There was a lunar tear, a body, a strange dark mass, and reused voiceover. It looked too elaborate to be a joke, and too convenient to be random. Here is where the desk puts on gloves. The modding community did not just shrug and say spooky. They checked what Nier modding could actually do at the time. PC Gamer later reported that before this, Automata modders were mostly dealing in texture swaps and model swaps. Full custom geometry, buildings, cutscenes, bosses, and scripting were the kind of thing people talked about like a forbidden spell, which made the hoax theory harder, not easier. Then the official adjacent chaos arrived. Producer Yosuke Saito quote-tweeted the footage with the line, essentially, eternal mystery. Yoko Taro, because he is Yoko Taro, pointed people toward his profile policy. He could not answer product questions, asked the publisher. That is not confirmation. That is a smoke machine wearing a business suit. But to players, it meant the adults had seen the fire and were not putting it out. Theory 1. The strongest at the time was the lost version theory. Sadfutago claimed they were on a Canadian PlayStation 4 copy, version 1.0, disconnected from updates. So maybe the church existed early, then got patched out before most players could stumble into it. That sounded possible because Nier already had one confirmed late discovery. Lance McDonald found the so-called final secret cheat code in early 2021, nearly 4 years after launch. Theory 2. Marketing. The timing was suspicious enough to earn side-eye. Nier Automata was heading to Nintendo Switch in October 2022, and the church suddenly appeared in July. A weird ARG for a new release would fit the series' reputation for games that hide knives inside birthday cakes. But there was no official campaign page, no publisher trail, and no clean call to action. Just one account, one door, and a community losing sleep. Theory 3. It was a hoax. Correct answer. Wrong confidence level. The problem was not whether someone could fake footage. The problem was how. PC Gamer's interview later confirmed the footage was made on PC with PlayStation-style prompts, and the team nearly exposed itself when a mouse cursor was almost left in a video. That is the funniest possible clue. The locked door was fake. The panic checking was absolutely real. On July 29, 2022, the answer dropped during a reveal stream. The church was a mod made by DevolasRevenge, Woeful_Wolf, and RaiderB. Games Radar and PC Gamer later interviewed the team. Sadfutago was a character, not a lost kid with a magic disc. The stunt had grown from a private modding reveal into a global investigation, which is very Nier. The lie was fake, but the breakthrough underneath it was not. What is established is simple. The church was never hidden in retail Nier Automata. It was created with new community tools that could add custom geometry, rooms, scripting, cutscenes, dialogue, and enemies at a level Automata modders had not publicly shown before. So the answer is not, haha, everybody got tricked. The answer is better. Players were shown impossible footage because the impossible part had quietly become possible. What is still open is the more interesting part. Not whether sadfutago was real. That case is closed. The open question is why this worked so perfectly on this game. Nier players believe because Automata already rewards suspicion. It hides endings, bends interfaces, and once made a real cheat code wait almost 4 years to be found. The church was not official canon. But the community's readiness to believe it? That was earned.